Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. We're about to embark on Wordle number 644 for Saturday, March 25th. Let's go ahead and see how Slate performs for us today. A T and an E. We go with tenet. That is the word of choice. Actually, it's both Squirtle's and the one that my algorithm proposes. So let's see how tenet does. Not so good. Not so good. We definitely know, however, that we only have that one E and that one T because the other two appeared gray. So I guess that's somewhat good. It also means that our T should find a home either in the second or the third slot. Let's start with the second slot because there's very few consonants that could come before it. And, we'll have to just test a few vowels. So let's try that, right, guys? So we're looking at this first. All right. Yep, and we don't have to worry about the S, thank God. Funny enough, I think the only other valid consonant that you can put in front of a T would be a P, but those are typically, I think, like Greek-related words like, oh, goodness, PT. I'm having a little bit of a brain glitch here. I know we can do PS, like with psychology. I think there's some dinosaurs that begin with PT. Pterodactyl. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. If you guys can think of some more PT words, let me know. But pterodactyl. Yeah, that's it. All right. Once again, I think we have a little bit of a solve in front of us. So please, guys, don't skip. Enjoy the immense amount of pressure and stress and struggle that your beloved Wordle solver Art is going to undergo for the next few minutes. That's what it's all about, right? We don't want to just skip and see what I ended up doing. You have to enjoy the process. All right, now, yes, we're out of consonants in front of that T, and so we can just go alphabetical. We'll try I. Okay, so IT. I don't really think IT would make any sense. No. I don't think I'm going to do that. I mean, we had itchy, and that's about the only IT word I can think of. So that's good. So IT's out. Next, we're going to think of OT. So thankfully it's not going to be an otter because we're out of T's. Okay, now it could be other, but we had other. Okay, we had other. We had other. That would have been a good one. Okay, that would have really been a good one. But we do not have to worry about other or otter. Yeah. So I think we're out of O's. And so now we go to U. And again, thankfully, it can't be utter, U-T-T-E-R. And I don't see any other possibility beginning with that. So I think we have effectively ruled out T in the second position. Let us go to T in the third. Okay, I'm pretty confident we should be looking at this. All right. So what word could we do here? Now, again, it could be T-E-R. Yeah. I think TER is going to be, the best. Oh, boy. I can see, though, that this could easily be a trap. Here we go. So let's try TER. That does seem the most reasonable. I mean, it could be TED. It could be TED. There's not a ton of past tenses, and when they are past tense, they tend to be more like your regular ones, like maybe like drove. All right, so yeah, let's just try some TER words. We'll go each layer of the keyboard. So I don't think Q makes any sense. W, thankfully, it wouldn't be water, and I don't think we've had water yet. I don't see anything else with W. Now R, have to be very careful with those R's. I don't think that would work because you'd be looking at like rotor, writer, rooter. No. Definitely not Y. We already ruled out the U. It's not going to be I because we can't do an inter. A, because we've had it already, and B, because we lost the N in tenet. Okay, so now it could be outer. It could be outer. That would be a good one, as in like outer space. All right, so O-U-T-E-R is an excellent possibility. That's fortunately so far the only one so far that we have, right, guys? So now, yeah, now we're going to go to P. I don't think any P's work because it would have to be a constant between the P and the T, so I don't like poter, piter, or pewter. D. It's not deter. Okay, it's not deter because thankfully we don't have that E. Doter, diter, duder don't make sense. Okay, now F. I don't think it'll be F. G. H. J, K. Z. No. X, no. C. Cuter. A comparative of cute. I don't know about that. I don't think cuter would necessarily be a good one. Oh, voter. Okay, we do have voter. Oh boy. And okay, and then what else? And then M, we have motor, miter, muter. No, I'm gonna go with outer. So we're gonna go with voter. Oh well. What can you do, guys? Right? What can you do? You just have to, you know, suck it up and just say, hey, you know, we lost a 50-50. I just yeah, I just thought I would go with outer first. That sort of sucks. That's unfortunate. We can just quickly check Squirtle. That's really unfortunate. So it was voter. Damn it. Slate, tenet. Yeah, Squirtle does exactly what I did. Outer and voter. But we can at least check to see how many other possibilities there were. I mean, I think I narrowed it down pretty good. Outer, voter. Yep. All these words are just a little strange and sort of like past tense or comparatives that I just don't think are the best. Possibly muted. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, well, there you have it, guys. So, you know, not a disaster. It is a little bit of a trap. I do think that we were able to get the ER in there as quick as possible to avoid a nasty trap that could have followed. But yeah, just what can you do? You just have to deal with that annoying 50-50. But, you know, I had a string where I was really nailing them, so that's okay. Now, let's just, for the fun of it, I do love to check our close competitors because I'm always curious just to see how amazing those starter words are. So let's do, oh, so now this is interesting. Bobo may actually want to play off of this, but I think he will detect that it will be a bit of a trap. I don't know. He'll have a lot of options to play with there. Yeah, rower, rover, cower, mower, corer, power we had, but tower, lower, cover. Oh, no, that's a nasty trap. I think he'll probably want to go. I think he'll want to go with Clint just for some. Yeah, see, look at that. That Clint, man, I'm telling you. Once you know, even if you feel a little overwhelmed with SOAR either by too many options or you got very few hits, that Clint is a spectacular follow-up. Now let's see how many he'll have to contend with. Tower, we haven't had. So he'll either have tower or voter because toter, toker, toper, toyer, doter, and roted, you know, are very like less common. So once again, I'll have a 50-50. It'll be interesting to see which one he goes with. It's just a matter of, you know, which which one you think? We'll quickly check the other guy. Parse Clint. Parse, he'll definitely want to follow that up with oh, so yeah, I'm telling you, I would definitely stick with Soar Clint. Um, yeah, Tornado is going to have to also deal with Outer, Otter, Tower, oh, Meter, and then the Voter, and then Deter and Utter, Truer, Tuber. Oh, yeah, he's going to have a lot of options. So I suspect that Bobo could probably get this in two if he goes with Voter instead of Tower, and our good buddy Tornado may have a little trouble with this. I'm just curious. Like, let's suppose that he goes. I mean, he may actually want to do a final test word with so many options. He may want to do that. Yeah. Let's just, for the fun of it, pretend that he did like other. That seems like a good one. Yeah, and then he's still going to have 7 guesses. He'll still have to do Tower and Voter. So I suspect that Bobo could get it in 3 and Tornado could get it in 4. Well, there you have it, guys. I'm whatever. It's just a 4. Really gonna just try to stick to playing as best I can and try to get back to a couple 3s. But hey, at least I'm playing honest, right, guys? That's the good thing. I am always going to play honest. Yes, I have an algorithm, but I only run that before I solve the Wordle, just to check to see what is the best guess based off of the current word list, and I memorize it. So it's like when I'm dealing with the Wordle itself, it's just me versus the machine. There's absolutely nothing else that I'm doing behind the scenes, sneaky or anything like that. I can assure you I don't have like a little list taped to the screen where I can see what the best starter words are. It's all memorized. It's all fair. And despite all that hard work, I do think that my Clint kid friends are going to do extremely well and probably end up in maybe like first or second place. But I do wish you guys all the best. We'll see how things play out. Can you believe it, guys? We're only going to have about 6 more words left until the end of the month, and then of course we'll crown a March tournament winner. And I do think I alluded to this in the previous leaderboard, guys. I think I'm reaching a little bit of burnout, both in terms of dealing with the cheaters and in terms of the amount of time that it takes to compile, keep track of all the results, manage that spreadsheet. At the end of the day, you're dealing with 60 people multiplied by, say, 30 words. You're dealing with almost 2,000 entries, and you have to be, fairly adept at dealing with those spreadsheets and, not mess it up. And then on top of that, preparing that finale video is also a tremendous amount of work. So I'm sorry to say, but I do think that the tournament stuff is going to end after March, and we'll go back to something different in April. I may just go back to spinning the wheel. I may actually create my own personal challenges, and you guys are welcome to emulate them and see how you do compared to me. But as far as kind of like managing these tournaments and all that stuff, yeah. I mean, we may revisit it. But sadly, there's no way to ever prevent cheating. It's just impossible. It's just human nature. And God forbid if I ever had a prize. Could you imagine, guys? Ugh. I actually was thinking of doing it at one point. But then I thought to myself, you got to be kidding me. I mean, if people are cheating when there is no prize, just imagine if I had like, a $500 or even $1,000 prize, people would just be getting, getting it in one every day. Anyways, guys, yeah, so there you have it. I'm heading up to New Hampshire pretty soon. I'm going to go for a great little run up there. Maybe I'll give you some footage from the run. It's beautiful. And then I actually go to this super cool place called Fun Spot in Laconia, New Hampshire. They have those retro arcade games like Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, things like that I grew up with. They're a lot of fun. And it's just an opportunity for me to just decompress, chill out. And we'll maybe share that with you tomorrow when we solve the next Wordle. Well, with that in mind, guys, I hope you have a great day. And of course, yes, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow with yet another edition of Wordle with Art.